You're talking
the brogan shoe, woolen socks, woolen trousers. Underneath that was a pair of cotton pants. That was your underwear. They were called your drawers. Cotton long sleeve cotton shirt, woolen vest, and then a woolen tunic. Now this is what was called the frock coat, but then there was also the sack coat, which was a 4-button shorter coat. And then the kepi, or the bummer, whatever you want to call them.
A friend of mine at work was actually retired.
Ours are bummers.
Yep.
So I thought,
Bummer will go like this.
you know,
It makes a great little thing to carry
it was the last one of the
eggs or fruit or something like, or to bathe in.
Yeah,
But,
right.
the kepi in this regiment was all officers.
Yeah, they don't
Right.
need to worry about.
We're not officers.
Right,
Yeah, but we run the camp.
right.
What a lot of people don't understand is in camp, the officer would have to literally ask the sergeant's permission before he could walk down the company street.
That's right. And that's
And
what that theirs will be the captain's tent, and that's his basically his
Domain.
That's his office. The little shelter tents you see on either side.
That they might have had. This is just a regular rice, so anyone could have used this as a starch. And then this is a bit more expensive. They would have bought this at like a general store or something, and it's already in powder form. Here we have some bleaches they may have used. This is urine. They would soak their whites in it overnight, and that would bleach it. And this is indigo blocks or powder. You put it inside satin and swish it in water with your whites, and it would whiten it instead of blue it. But the process is called bluing. Here we have two different kinds of soap. We have lye soap, lye hard soap, and soft soap. So this would be a little bit more expensive. So more rich people had the soft soap, and lye soap was pretty easy to make. Anyone could have it. And then the washing process is pretty easy. You would just take your fabric and soap it up, scrub it on the washboard, and then try and get all the soap out and hang it on a line or this colonial drying machine that we have. And then ironing it on just a regular ironing board. The ironing boards haven't actually changed that much. The irons have, you would heat the bottom of this, and then this stand would keep your board and your clothes from burning when you needed to rest it.
Now let me ask you a question. You got a rope in between this and you got your tent hanging there. And the long roll is sounded. Now the long roll on an infantry unit meant that the enemy was approaching.
Right.
Now I've got my tent and everything hanging here, and it's like, how do I get to my musket real quick?
Pull the rope.
Yeah, you tried to. But so that was a fallacy that died real fast years ago. The soldiers had their muskets stacked, and they would find a couple of pieces of wood to tie their tents and set their tents up with. As the one over there you can see is a couple of split uprights.
what I'm doing is just chopping up vegetables. I have a venison barley soup going back there. I also have a hot wassail that's on, and then I'll make cornbread and things like. The people who stay overnight, then we eat the food that we make in here.
Oh, wow, that's neat.
The Welsh cookies that the kids are making, they get sold in the general store out there. So.
And what you usually do, you'll take a bird's nest like this into your pine. This little coal. More now.
Look at that.
And then what I'll usually do, you'll just sit here.
Blow on it, give it oxygen.
Look,
I see sparks. No, so light your out.
And the more I keep blowing in this, and then you know what's going to happen.
Gonna burst into flames.
She's going to push in flames, and then you'll just lay it down, start putting your char, Mother Nature.
Wow.
And I did cheat here. This is a shoestring that I show people that you're out in the woods. You take that shoestring, make this into that. You got yourself a bowstring and ready to start a fire for you. Put your shoestring back in, you can walk away with it, and you had yourself a fire.
Head of my twist. Okay.
It's great. I think
So then, if this happens, you just work the twist back in, because the twist is what holds the yarn together. Now see how, you can watch, see how that's wrapping around? How it grabbed that? It will just spin right over top of that thread.
Exactly.
And now that's just as strong as if it was, now what would you do with that?
I'm not sure about back then, but today, bears have a lot of parasites. So you have to cook them well done in order for them to be edible.
That broth is amazing.
It's very fatty. So bear, you need to cook it to at least 160 degrees for it to kill all the parasites.
Okay.
This I cooked till 180 degrees, and then now it's in soup, so I promise it's cooked.